All right, welcome. This is Piyo Barre. We're going to start today with one lighter weight and one heavier weight. Doesn't matter because you're going to do both sides, but go ahead and take your light weight out to the side. Your heavy weight is going to go right above your head. And whatever side that your heavy weight is, plant that foot onto the ground and lift your opposite foot. So we're balancing here. Now we're going to bend the heavy weight, circle your arm one way, bring it up, bend the heavy weight, circle your arm the other way. Bend, heavy weight, circle arm, bend heavy weight, circle the arm the other way. We're going to be here 30 more seconds. It's a balancing and an arm strengthener. Find that control. If it's too much for you to balance, then just put your foot down. If you feel like you're just not doing it, you can just put your foot down. 15 more seconds, and then we're just going to switch arms and legs. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Switch everything, just your opposite side. Plant your foot onto the ground, lift up your opposite leg, extend that arm out, and we're just bending the elbow, circle arm one direction, bring it up, bend the elbow, circle your arm the other direction. It doesn't have to be huge circles with the arm. I mostly just want you thinking about trying to keep your arms straight. All the way through, circling through the shoulder. 15 more seconds. Remember, if balancing is too much, you can just put your foot down. Balancing is just added challenge. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish up all the way through. Keep your heavy weight. Come into a plie squat with your legs nice and wide, knees extended to the corners of the room along with your toes. So I want toes and knees pointed in the same direction. Put that weight right on your chest and pulse it down. Just straight down. I want you to focus on that tailbone tucking in. Tailbone tucking in. We don't want to do this. We want to tuck it in. Do this. Good. Keep going. 20 more seconds. And then we're going to bring the arms up and sway just a little bit, adding a little bit more movement into it. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms up. Nice and high, open up through the shoulders, soft little bend in those elbows, and sway. Little sway, you can kind of look up to the ceiling. Whatever way you're swaying, look the opposite direction, give some movement through the torso. Keep that tailbone tucked in. Stay low. Remember your low back. We don't want the low back arch. We want that low back flat. Good. 30 more seconds here. Just swaying side to side. Good. 15. Good. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come back to center. Dip it down nice and low. Take one foot, pivot, dip down, pivot back to center, dip into that plie squat, pivot your other foot, dip. Slow motion here. Pivoting one foot, lifting the heel up, coming back into that plie squat, get nice and low, pivot your other foot. Make sure your heel stays lifted. especially when you're pivoting. You can put the heel down when you're coming into your plie squat, but when you're pivoting or lunging, the heel lifts with the pivot foot. Good. All right, in 15 seconds, we're going to stay to one side and do some chest openers. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay to the side that you're on. Lower the weight down. Whatever foot is out in front or whatever leg is out in front, rest that same hand onto your leg. Put a slight little bend in that back leg. Heel is up and lift. Pivot when you lift. And then right back down. Find a nice stance. Pivot, open up through the hip. And back down. Lower the knee down. Pivot up. Lower down. Heels lift when you come down. 30 more seconds here. Good, keep going, breathe through it. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish up that last one. Take your time. Transition over to your other side. Opposite side, same thing. Switch your weights. Your hand can be either onto your knee or you can lower your forearm down, whatever feels more comfortable. And lift and pivot. Lift and pivot. That knee can get nice and low to the ground and up. 30 more seconds here. Ten seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, we're going to pick up one weight and come to our chair. Light weight. You have a light weight. Come to your chair. All right, whatever side that you're holding on to, place that foot onto the ground, same side. So I have my left hand, left foot onto the ground. Hold on to your weight with your right hand. Take the knee out to the side. Gently just rest it on your leg, arm out to the side. We're going to start with heel lifts. Heel lifts. With that weight out to your side, on the right side. Almost like a tree foot, you know, like when we're in a tree pose with yoga. So it's a balancing, but you have the chair to help you. All right, we're going to start tapping the foot in 5, 4, 3, 2. Now tap, 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 tap. As you do this, I want you to twist the wrist. Tap your foot onto your leg, twist the wrist. You can hold both arms out if you feel like you can balance. Good, just tap, 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 tap. Quick, 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 quick. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now leg long. Up, up, up. Instead of tapping, your legs extended long. See if you can keep twisting your wrist. Good, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot back into the leg, just like you're doing the tree pose, the yoga tree pose. Bring your arm up nice and high on that, just that single arm, one weight. Lift the heel, bend the elbow. Lift, heel, bend elbow. Knee is just still gonna point out to the side for right now, but that's gonna change in about 30 seconds. We're gonna add some more movement into it. Inhale up, exhale down. Remember what your face is doing. I cue that because I have to remind myself, you wanna keep those cheekbones lifted, those corners of your mouth, reaching towards your ears. All right, 10 more seconds. And the knee is gonna go in and out with the elbow. The elbow's gonna stay bent. And another 5, 4, 3, 2, keep the elbow bent, lower the heel down, take that elbow out to the side, same direction as your knee, bring it in and out, in and out, in and out. Good. Try to focus on that outer hip, the hip that's floating, moving. Even though the hip that's stabilizing you, the one that's on the ground, is still doing a lot of work right now. Good. All right, in 10 seconds, we are going to do the exact same thing with a long arm and a long leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, knee out to the side, lengthen arm and leg, and cross. Open and cross. Open, cross. Open, cross. Long arms, 30 more seconds. Long arm, long leg. Exhale, cross. Inhale, open. Try to stay strong and long while still staying fluid. You want to be flexible, movable, but strong and long. Good, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish with that last one, and we're just gonna switch sides. Switch sides so we don't get too cramped up on one side. Everything the same, just your other side. Balance onto your chair, bend that knee, take your arm out to the side, and just start with little taps. Tap, 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 tap. If you want to, start adding your wrist twists when you're ready. We're going to come to those heel lifts in 30 seconds. Good, 20 more seconds, and we'll just keep the arm teed out and lift the heel. Keep tapping that leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arm stays out, lift and lower through the heel. Just the heel lifts, but your arm is going to stay out into a T. Keep it nice and strong, long muscles. Good, 12 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heel down, twist the wrist, lengthen the leg, and pulse it up. Twist the wrist. Good, just out to the side. Really good. 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and lift up that arm. All right, now we're gonna lift the heel, bend the elbow. Lift the heel, bend the elbow. See if you can keep the leg either out to the side or you can bend it and lengthen. Whatever feels better, to bend and lengthen with the arm or to just keep it long. Sometimes the bend and lengthen will help you get a little bit deeper. 20 more seconds. Then we're gonna keep both long and open and close. No, sorry, both then open and close and then both long, open and close. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, to the front, elbow and knee, open and close to the side. Open and close. 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do the long arm and leg. Should be burning through the shoulder, through the hip, just by this little movements that we have and just stabilizing. It's a lot of work. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen arm and leg, open and close. You can cross it over the midline of your body. Feel free to cross it. 30 more seconds here. We're 5 seconds in. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Fifteen seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're gonna need the loop band and our chairs. Grab a quick drink of water if you want. Loop band comes all the way up above those knees. And just hold on to your chair at about an arm's distance away. We're gonna do a nice fold into this. Lift it up and bend the knees. Fold into it. Lift up the heels, bend the knees. See if you can squeeze out on a loop. When you bend the knees, give a little pulse out onto your loop. We're here for 30 seconds. First 30 to just kind of get warmed up, and then we're gonna start taking this a little bit deeper after we get warmed up into it. Now I want you to think about that low back. Remember what we said about tucking in that tailbone and not having that arc in your low back. I want you to try to apply that here also. Strengthening through those legs. All right, in 5 seconds, we're gonna stay low and we're gonna pulse out for 30. In 3, 2, and the next time that you're in that low squat, stay here, tuck in that tailbone, pulse your knees out, 30 seconds. We're 2 seconds in. You can even take your hands off of the chair for a moment to see if you're balancing and not just putting all of your weight in front of you. That's also gonna help to tuck in that tailbone. But keep going. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now this is your starting and stopping where you are right now. Come up just halfway and right back down. Halfway and down. Halfway and down. 30 seconds. Not all the way up. Keep squeezing out onto your ring or your ball, your loop. 15 more seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now fold it in, walk it out. You're folded in. If you want, you can place your hands onto the ground in a forward fold or use that chair to help you. Bend one knee and the other knee. Those legs should be fired up. We're not done. You have 10 more seconds to rest. And then we're going to focus on just one leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, come back up into a standing position. Lower down just like before. Pulse out just your left side. Just that left knee. Get low, pulse it out. Just the left side. Keep going, 15 more seconds, then we'll stretch. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fold into it. You can put your hands under the ground if you want to and walk it out. Tuck that chin into your chest. Breathe, move through this. Another 3, 2, 1. Come back to standing. Now it's going to be the right side. Same thing as on the left, but right side. Dip it low. Right side. Pulse out. 30 seconds. Focus on that right side. You're dipped into this. Barely holding onto your chair or your bar. That right side is doing all of the work. Your left foot is just helping to balance you. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull back into it. Walk it out. Breathe. Stretch through this. All right, now we're going to incorporate it all together. Come back into a standing position. Hold on to your chair. Lower down. Pulse both knees out. Left side, right side. Dip it halfway up. One side, other side, both sides, and up. Right back into it. One side, other side, both sides, and up. 30 more seconds. Never fully coming up until our 30 seconds is up. We're halfway. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo. Stretch. 5 deep breaths, stretching however feels good. If you want to walk it out or if you just want to hold into it. And on your exhalation, slowly bring it up. We're going to hold back onto our chair, balancing onto your right foot. Left knee is just going to float off the ground. Pulse up, left knee only. Just as fast as you comfortably can. You could take your hands away, but I don't want you focusing on balance. I want you to focus on speed of that left side pulsing up. Soft little bend in your right side and that right knee. All right, we're going to take it out to the left side. Left knee is pulsing up. It's going to go out to the left in 3, 2, and out to the left. Pulse up to the left. Pulse up, open up. Up and out. Up and out. 30 more seconds. Up and out. Keep going. Up and out. Keep it up as high as you can. Whew. Good, 10 seconds, and then we're going to take this a little bit deeper. Same left side is going to dip in 5, 4, 3, 2, and dip all the way down like you're trying to touch the ground. Adjust as you need to. Bring it out to the side and up. Then all the way back down. Circle up, around, and dip. 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna add one more stretch and movement into this. So it's about 1 more minute of this side. Keep sitting low into that stabilizing foot. Whatever side your foot that's stabilizing you. Push into that heel. Let the band help you and challenge you at the same time. It's working against you and with you. All right, we're gonna cross into a broken chair. Next time that your leg comes up, cross into that broken chair, same leg, and then dip back down. Cross all the way over, dip down, and all the way knee to the ground. Good. Last 30 seconds, then we'll do our other side. Fifteen. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish up all the way through, nice and strong. Shake it out, wiggle it out. Take a second, we're coming to our other side. Whatever foot it was that was stabilizing you, now that's gonna be the floating foot. All right, when you're ready, that's the fast knee coming up. Just go up. Fast knee up for 30 seconds, and then we'll start opening it up to the side. But we still want to be fast. Here's where you can focus on your balance a little bit, as long as you maintain a fast knee up. Good. You should also be squeezing your core as you're bringing that knee up. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, knee up and out, up and out. We're still fast, but it's slowing down a little bit. That's okay. We have that movement. Here's where instead of focusing on speed, focus on your form to make sure you are strong through the hip when you're opening up. 20 more seconds, then we're going to take it down to the ground. Ten seconds. You guys are getting so strong through those hips. This will go with you your whole life, having strong hips. All right, ready? And dip it down. And back up. Adjust your chair or whatever you're using for your bar to help you get low. And then dip it down. Big range of motion here. Basically, it's those first two moves and just incorporating a dip into it now. Good. Breathing through it. Almost there, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now we have the crossover. Figure 4 cross dip. Take it back and dip. Last 30 seconds. Then we get a water break. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. take your loop off, grab some water. We're gonna meet back at the chair with a heavier weight. Just one heavy weight and your chair or your bar. All right, pick a leg to put up top, whatever you initially start with. Whatever leg is on top, hold that heavy weight into your opposite hand. All right, now start with just dipping down like as if you were doing a deadlift and open up. Place your hand that's lifted up, the side of the leg that's lifted up, place your hand on top of there. So I have my left leg lifted onto the chair. I have my left hand on top of my leg for a little extra stretch here and open up into a fly. And when you dip, see if you can go low towards your knee, maybe even slightly past your knee. So it feels like a deep stretch through that leg that's onto the chair, but then you're also getting your arm movement through the arm that's flying out. We're gonna be here 30 more seconds to just make sure we get nice and deep through this. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and finish up that last one. Now you want to just place your arm down by your side. It's going to be the same arm in line with your shoulder. The side that your leg is up, place that arm up in the air. Now you're just going to dip over to the side. Dip it to the side of the weight that you're holding. Again, I want you to see if you can go low towards the knee. We're thinking about crunching to the side. It's not a lean forward, it's a side crunch. Side abdominals. Straight down, plugging into your heel. Like that weight is going down to touch your heel. Again, you should be feeling this through those side muscles. Good, 15 more seconds. Make sure you're looking up to the ceiling. Another 3, 2, and time. Switch other foot onto your chair or your bar, whatever that is for you. Same exact thing. This should feel like a nice stretch. Place the hand onto the leg, the same side that's extended. Lower it down, lift it up. Go low towards the knee. Stand up straight and fly out that arm. Again, when you fold forward, you should be feeling a deep stretch through your hamstring. All right, we have side crunches coming in 15 seconds. So get those hamstrings stretched and flies, arm flies, finished up. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna hold the weight to your side, arm up on the side that's extended out, the leg side, and then just little side crunches. You could lose your balance really easily here. So it's really important to plug into your heel, look up to the ceiling, and act like you're lowering your weight down towards your heel. You're not going to touch the heel, but that's the direction I want you to plug in. 30 more seconds here. Exhaling to the side, inhaling up. Good, keep going. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and grab a quick drink. Meet me on the mat with your ring and those lighter weights. The ring is going to go in between the knees. If you're ready, you can go there right now. But we're seated upwards. We're not coming onto the back just yet. The ring in between the thighs, right about near the knees, right about the knees. Float your feet off the ground if you can. Extend your arms out straight in front of you. Squeeze your knees together, open up, fly your arms, and then repeat. You can pretty much keep your knees squeezed the whole time. I'm just going to move a little bit more in the center of my mat. You can keep the knees squeezed the whole time, but I want you to extra squeeze when your arms open up. Extra squeeze into the ring when the arms open up. 30 more seconds. We have arm circles coming in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your arms out. Circle one direction and then the other direction. 30 seconds. Arms stay out. Circle one way and the other way. If you get tired, you can lower your feet onto the ground. But we just have 20 more seconds of these arm circles. You can do it. One way, other way, keep alternating. 15 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All the way onto your back. Keep your ring where it's at. Lower your head, lower your arms, feet flat onto the ground. Barely touch your heels with your fingertips. Keep those hips up, pulse into your ring. First 30, we're just pulsing, pushing heels into the ground. Stay up nice and high. Plugging those heels deep as we raise those hips up. Whew. And keep pushing those heels into the ground. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep the ring squeezed. Lower hips down, articulate through the spine, and bring it up nice and fast. Feel through the vertebrae and push it up. Feel through and push it up. Just 30 seconds here, and then we're going to walk it in and out. But right now, you're just going up and down. Good. And 5 seconds, we're going to keep it up. 3, 2, keep those hips up. Walk one foot out, your other foot out, and then bring it back in. Try to stick with the same side until you come back to the starting point, and then switch it. Your other foot, Have that be your lead foot until you're back into your bridge. So alternate between right foot leads on the way in and on the way out, and then left foot leads on the way in and on the way out. 30 more seconds here. Just hips lift the whole time. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, hips lifted, hips lift, go back into the pulses, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze the ring. Now lift up just one foot and the other foot. Keep your leg shape. It's not an extend out, it's a hip lift. Right side, left side, 30 seconds. And then we're gonna start widening our feet and try to make our feet wider than our hips. So start marching out, feet nice and wide. Good. All right, get those feet wide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Make sure those feet are wider than your hips and pulse into your ring. Maybe your feet are as wide as your mat. Maybe they're even wider than your mat. Pulse your ring. Deep. Should be feeling your glutes engagement change to a little bit more of the inner parts. Squeeze. Good. Keep pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold your squeeze. Squeeze your ring tight as you can. Lower down and up through your hips. Feel your vertebrae. Keep squeezing your rings tight as you can, or whatever prop you're using, or if you don't have a prop, glue your knees together. It's probably almost impossible to touch your knees with a ring if you have a ring there. But if you didn't have a ring, you can easily squeeze the knees together. Keep going up and down, articulating through the spine, feeling each vertebrae as you go down and up. All right, we're lifting up heels in 5, 4, 3, 2, and heels lift. Same thing with the hips. It might actually be even easier to articulate through your spine with those heels lifted. Just 30 more seconds, and then we'll stretch it out and finish up with a little bit more core. Good. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finally finish that last one. Remove your ring or rock yourself all the way up. We're coming into a plank line with one of those heavier weights right in between your arms. Find your plank. Find your plank. All right. Hold the plank line, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift up, fly one side, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift up, fly your other side, set it down, come into a down dog. Walk one side, other side, back into plank. Lift up one side, gently set it down, squeeze your elbows or squeeze your shoulders into a serrated push-up. Lift up your other side, squeeze your shoulders, down dog, walk out one side and the other side. 1 more minute here. Straight through. If you need to, you could stay a little bit longer in your down dog if your hamstrings are just super cramped. So this is our cool down, so we don't want to get too heated, but finishing up nice and strong. 30 more seconds. Make sure you get those serrated push-ups in. Good, last 15. And meet in downward facing dog. Next time you're there, just go ahead and hold it. You can walk it out or breathe into it, whatever feels good for you. Another 3, 2, and 1. All right. Really good. Give yourself a round of applause. You did awesome.